I will wait here.
There's no need for such brutality. What do you want from me?
Just need you to answer some questions.
Oh, you're a brash one, aren't you?
It's been said.
Better hurry now. You can find me here afterwards.
What are you doing? Is this honestly what it feels like when I arrest someone? What do you want from me?
Just need you to answer some questions.
Better hurry now. You can find me here afterwards. I will wait here. Better hurry now. You can find me here afterwards. Go on. I will be waiting here.
you're in for it now. Help, police! Help, police! You can't do this. I'm a policeman.
I wish all police were as funny as you.
This is the culprit.
I was just carrying out my orders.
Arresting an old man and dragging him off to Lord knows where is fine work indeed for a policeman. Now, sir, tell us where you have taken Mr. Darwin.
A man paid me to bring him to his secret base.
How terrible. We will need transportation. He's very weak. We shouldn't move Mr. Darwin until I have seen to his wounds.
They're here! Attack!
Mr. Darwin's condition is stable.
Huh? Were you going somewhere, assassin?
Rest up, Mr. Darwin. My sister and I will be along shortly.
Look who's here.
We were very worried about you, sir.
You're looking spry for a fossil, sir? A man's friends are the best measure of his worth. I'm proud to count you among mine.
The danger's past us. No need to leave, sir.
What Mr. Darwin needs now is rest. To that end, he's joining his family on the Isle of Wight.
Rest, indeed. I shall start work on my next book.
I must insist that you recuperate quietly, sir.
The acquisition of knowledge is in itself sufficiently recuperative. Go, tell her.
This is one fight I aim to avoid, sir.
Thank you for everything, my friends. Ideas, like people, can only thrive when they're free.
My write-up of that last crime was so ingenious that Purlock Publishing tossed me quite a tidy sum. I believe this next one will do even better.
It's baffling. The room was locked. How did the murderer get in and out? I'm just the housekeeper, but Mr. Casham was a dear friend. Each morning I bring him his coffee. Today his door was locked shut. My husband is the caretaker. We live downstairs. We have the keys to all the apartments, so after knocking, I became concerned and let myself in and found him like this. The lights weren't working. My husband didn't want to waste any candles, so we retired early.
Gone just like that, eh? He lived right next door and often came home from his concerts a bit drunk and singing at the top of his lungs. Drove my wife near crazy. I was down in the cellar fiddling with my experiments. I'm an amateur chemist. Henman let me set up a few experiments in the cellar.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this. I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Mr. Cashin is dead? I just saw him yesterday. He looked in the peak of health. If you ask me, he paid a bit too much attention to the caretaker's wife. Scandalous, really. They must have seen each other nearly every day. When the lights quit working yesterday, that sweet Mr. Golden handed out candles to everyone. He's such a nice man. Last night I was knitting in that chair. Then I felt quite sickly and opened the window to clear my head. I certainly didn't hear anything.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
That belongs to Mr. Golden. He's an awfully nice chap. We let him use our apartment during the day when my wife and I are out tending our shop. He likes to rehearse here where the light's better.
It's true. I loved him. He was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions. I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Mr. Cashin was a respected music critic. A very accomplished man.
Cashin had an eye for the ladies, no question. I was a bit jealous of him, frankly.
I worked very late. So did he. I only met him once or twice in the 2 years I've been living here. I was out giving a benefit recital for unemployed musicians. Several dozen people can attest to my whereabouts.
I should go back and ask about this.
I use them to create an ambience when I hold private recitals.
Well now, I didn't ask about this. Well now, I didn't ask about this.
Mr. Cashin's dead. Difficult to believe. He led a quiet life. Out at concerts most nights, shut up in his room writing the rest of the time. He must have been a lonely man. My wife felt sorry for him and helped him as often as she could. I'm in charge of the running and upkeep of the whole building, so I can get dirty now and then. I was just doing some work in the basement.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
I forgot to put it away after I fixed Mr. Golden's music stand yesterday morning. I left it there, and he came to give it back. The gas quit working yesterday. I don't know enough to fix such things safely myself. A man from the company is going to come by tomorrow.
Ah, yes, be careful with that. It can be dangerous. It reacts badly with heat. I was down in the cellar, fiddling with my experiments. In any case, why on...
He destroyed an entire orchestra. All those musicians put out of work. A rancorous old man who had no talent or creativity of his own.
I suspect there was more to that mystery than meets the eye. I'm going to look into it.
Up to the clink with you!